last time we read about food for widows, where they were trying to take care of the widows. What did they need to get? They needed to eat. And how did everybody do that? They shared their stuff. Tonight, let's read about Philip and the Ethiopian leader.
What's Ethiopian mean?
Ethiopian is a man from a country called Ethiopia. Philip, he loved God. Is that a good thing? One day, an angel came for the job for Philip. The angel said, "Go and walk on the road that leads towards the town of Gaza." Gaza. God had a job for Philip, and what did he do? He obeyed. Philip began to walk down that road. He walked and walked and walked and walked. Soon he heard the sound of horses' hoofs. Deli, what does that sound like? Right, horses' hoofs. Then he heard the sound of a chariot. It was a cart riding, and it was being pulled by the horses. Inside the chariot, a man was reading. That man was a leader from a faraway country called Ethiopia. He was reading a scroll of God's word. God told Philip, "Go up to the chariot. Go." Did Philip obey? All right, and let's find out. Philip, he ran to get to the chariot, and he got close. And when Philip saw that leader was reading, he said, "Hey, do you understand the words that are written on that scroll?" And the man said, "No, I don't understand anything that's going on here. Will you help me?" The man said. So the leader invited Philip to sit with him. Philip climbed into the chariot. See that? He jumped right inside. Together, they read the words of God together. Isn't that great? The words were all about who? Jesus, that's right. So Philip started to tell him all about Jesus. The leader was very glad to hear the good news that Jesus loved him. He believed Jesus is God's son, and he gave his heart to him. He joined God's family right there on the road. There he is. He's becoming a Christian right there.
I can't believe that.
I know.
The king actually.
Next, we're going to read about Paul escapes. He gets sent to jail for teaching people about Jesus, and then all of a sudden he's stuck in jail, but then we'll have to read about that one, Harvey.
No, he doesn't get stuck in jail.
Tomorrow.
He doesn't get stuck in jail.
Let's read about that tomorrow. The
B-I-B-L-E. Because that's the book for me.
I feel alone.
Word of God. B-I-B-L-E. Harvey da? Mano da?
Can you come back to me?
Deli da? Awesome. Junie da?
Bible, I love this ice cream.
All right.